play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Seattle trails by 7. On the court for Seattle, Levine is out there with Holiday. Then there's Toppin. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Filipowski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Holiday. No good on that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 12.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Holiday kicks to Levine. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And a wide-open look for SGA. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Seattle. 11-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Now here is Holiday. Hasn't made one yet. Holmgren at the elbow. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Levine.
Your first 3 shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Filipowski. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here's SGA. He's got 23. Outside Williams.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
No good with the triple. Seattle trails by 13. Outside Holiday. Levine for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams inside. Defended by Filipowski. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has done. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Replay. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is. And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Seattle right now quite a ways down below.
And I think for Seattle, they are in an okay position for the play-in with about a month to go. Having the advantage over lower-ranked teams as long as they can hold this position.
Now here is Holiday. Still yet to score. Here's Levine. 5 on the clock. Holiday finds Levine. good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Williams can't get it to go. Seattle trails by 16. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Thompson against Williams. From deep, SGA. Seattle grabs the miss. Lepowski's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Holiday. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, that is a heck of an attack by Drew Holiday off the bounce. He holds nothing back.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. For Seattle, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Bean passes to Filipowski. Tapping a screen on Hartenstein. Filipowski. And then jammed down right as he goes over Jalen Williams.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now here's Williams. He's got 14. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. No good from outside. Seattle trails by 14. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest. Levine has got a creative streak.
SGA with the ball. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. Down low. Out to Wallace. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Again, the miss by Williams. And Seattle shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Toppin. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Dort against Chang. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Chang.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Dort. The kick out to Williams. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Williams with the ball for Seattle. Mitchell outside. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Mitchell finds Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
The Thunder leading by 6. Outside Williams. It's Joe on the wing. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Williams against Williams. Dort with a screen for Caruso. Outside, Dort. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Pass to Chang. It's stolen by Dort. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Mitchell against Caruso. The drive by Mitchell. And a missed late.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 17-6 run. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Thomas.
And there's a high motor that Cam Thomas comes with on the offensive end, and his scoring is just putting so much pressure on.
Here's Williams. It's blocked, and they recover it. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
Well,
Well, Caruso, a guy who understands how to draw.
No good on that one. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Seattle. Dunn comes in for Jang. Good on the second free throw. And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 4. Outside Thomas. Pass to Williams. Back to Thomas. Going inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Thunder shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Williams passes to Joe. Now Williams. Nesmith covering. Count that one. 16 points here for Jalen Williams.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
The drive by Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Boy, you give Jalen Williams any space, and my goodness, he will go to work.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Here's Thomas. In the corner, it's Nesmith. 6 to shoot. And Nesmith with the slam.
Finishing with power is exactly what we expect from Mr. Nesmith.
1:29 left to play in the third. Dort with the screen for Caruso. The tray. Dort misses.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Pass to Nesmith. It's Thomas on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Williams passes to Joe. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Dort on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Seattle has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Mitchell finds Williams. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Caruso. He's got 6. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drops in the tray.
Jalen Williams lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Dort against Thomas. Williams, a screen on Dort. The 3 from Thomas, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And change shot. And it's SGA with the bucket inside. SGA's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Thunder. Outside Thomas. Williams against Holmgren. Williams passes to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Releases from 15. Second shot opportunity, and it's denied.
And tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. A different look for Seattle. Obi Toppin's checked in for Robert Williams. Zach LaVine comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Holiday in for Davion Mitchell. Oklahoma City leading by 7. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin covering.
Really, really good possession here. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Thompson, he's checked in for Neesmith. Throw good, LaVine. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Seattle trails by 6. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Wallace against LaVine. Toppin sends a screen for LaVine. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
The Thunder leading by 4. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Holiday. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City. Holmgren wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's LaVine. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hartenstein passes to Dort. And here's SGA. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Seattle trails by 9. And here's LaVine. on a screen on Wallace. Levine can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now here's Levine. Here's Toppin. It's tipped. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's SGA. Holmgren outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter. And so Levine will bring it up now for Seattle. 11-point game. Now Toppin. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Now here's Wallace. SGA looking it over. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Lebowski with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Shoots over Holmgren. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Wallace penetrating. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Seattle trails by 10. Outside Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Seattle has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Thunder leading by 10. Wallace drawing the double team. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Williams kicks to SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Thompson finds Toppin. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Wallace. Hartenstein up top. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Lebowski's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Holiday. Some solid defense there from SGA. For Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. Now, here's Toppin. Outside Holiday. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
Outside, Levine. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Free throw good, Levine. And for a lot of rebound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
SGA, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Levine passes to Holiday. Over Joe. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Now Holmgren puts it up. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Outside, Levine. Now Holiday. SGA with the steal. SGA takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, if you're Gilgeous-Alexander and you can get out in transition and get yourself an easy bucket, boy, that's money in the bank.
Holiday surveying the floor. Levine fires. He's off from three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And he gets it to go.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Holiday. The three doesn't go. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go. Seattle has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Toppin. How did that go in?
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's.
His activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Neesmith up top, covered by Joe, knocks down the three. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They lead by 14. Ah, it's good!
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here's Neesmith. He drills the three.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And stolen by Dunn. Nobody around. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Caruso. Oh, what a play inside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.